Hey everyone, Theo here. Today I'm reviewing the Hotwav R9 Plus rugged tablet. First of all, this is a review unit provided by the company Hotwav, and in this video I'll just present to you my findings so that you can decide whether this is worth the money. This tablet will be officially launched on the 23rd of June, and I'm making this video review 1 week earlier. So I don't actually have the official price for this tablet yet, but I was told that there will be some pretty good deals during the launch period. I will put the purchase links for this tablet in the video description below, so mark your calendar, set an alarm for this date so that you can check the price when the tablet is launched officially. Alright, as usual, let me give you the bottom line up front. So this tablet, the Hotwav R9 Plus, is actually the upgraded model of the Hotwav R9 Pro that I reviewed several months ago, and there are several upgrades. The first upgrade or improvement is the company has provided a kickstand that you can attach to the back of the tablet. So this is really useful because the tablet is heavy, so having a kickstand that you can attach to the back of the tablet is very convenient, and that's what's lacking with the previous model. And this new tablet now has a slightly better processor, the Unisoc T7280. RAM has increased from 6 gigs to 8 gigs. Internal storage has increased from 256 gigs to 512 gigs. Let me quickly go through the pros and cons for this tablet. So this is a really well-made tablet. It's made to be durable. It's made to withstand extreme environment. So there is certification for IP68, IP69K, military standard 810H. So this tablet is designed to keep out dust, water, and it's designed for protection. The battery life is like 20 to 25 hours at 75% brightness with the internal 20,000 mAh battery. And this display is 11-inch, resolution 1920 by 1200, visuals look sharp enough. Color quality is good, viewing angles good, and brightness is high enough for use in a bright room environment, but not high enough for use under direct sunlight. So as long as there is shade, you can expect pretty good quality visuals from this tablet. This is reflective because there is a screen protector on it, and the screen protector is on top of the Corning Gorilla Glass 3. The back has this huge flashlight. It's called the camping light, and this is 350 lumens. So if you're using this outdoors at night, this is going to light up the whole place. The back has one 64 megapixel camera, and this is just a dummy camera that's not usable. The front has a 16 megapixel landscape camera, which can be used for face unlock, thankfully. The tablet has Wi-Fi L1, so you can stream 1080p videos from video streaming websites. The tablet runs on Android 14, and the UI provided by Hotwav is actually, you know what, let me just close this video. The UI provided by Hotwav is, well, kind of limited, so if you want more features, you will have to install more features yourself, and there is Google Play Store to help you with that. There is 8 gigs of RAM, so multitasking with this tablet is smooth, lag-free, unless you open like 20, 30 apps, and you can expand the RAM up to 16 gigs, so it's 8 plus 16. Anyway, I don't really use virtual RAM, so just assume that this tablet only has 8 gigs of RAM, which is actually more than sufficient for general use. The processor is powerful enough for some light gaming, but don't expect to play games at the highest graphics settings. The SIM tray can hold 2 nano SIMs or 1 nano SIM and 1 micro SD card. Downsides, there is no auto brightness. The tablet is heavy, which is expected for a rugged tablet. The speakers are backward facing and they sound hollow. stock Android 14 has minimal features. The charging speed with the included 20-watt charger is kind of slow because the battery capacity is so huge. So the bottom line is this is a well-made rugged tablet. The LCD is much better than I expected. The color quality is good, so you can expect good visual quality when you're watching videos or playing games. But this is not really a gaming tablet, so don't expect to play games at the highest graphics settings. Overall performance is good. Now another downside is I feel like the sensitivity is not that great. Sometimes when I swipe up, okay, now it works fine, but sometimes when I swipe up, it doesn't, well, swipe up from the bottom for some reason. It happens rarely, but it does happen sometimes, so I'm not sure if it's because of the screen protector that's on the display or something to do with the sensitivity. Anyway, just a minor issue that I thought I should point out. Overall user experience, I would say, is quite good. The performance with the processor with 8 gigs of RAM is smooth. Unfortunately, I am not able to test this tablet outdoors because I stay indoors most of the time, and this tablet is really designed for outdoor use. But if you look at the design, you can tell that this is designed to be durable. And yeah, so if you guys happen to be in the market for a rugged Android tablet, this is definitely one you can consider. And now let's move on to the full review. Let's take a look at the items included in the box. This is the packaging box for the tablet, and I have already taken out the tablet. So these are all the accessories that are included with the tablet. This is a glass screen protector, dry and wet wipes for the screen protector, a kickstand that you can screw onto the back of the tablet, a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, USB-C to USB-A female extension cable, 6 screws, 1 SIM ejector, user manual, 2 metal brackets for the hand strap, and this charger. This is a 20-watt charger. And lastly, a flathead screwdriver. Let's take a look at the design of this tablet, and it's a rugged looking tablet. So the weight is the first thing you will notice as you pick up the tablet, and this is heavy. This is 1 kg and 66 grams, and you can see the back has this case that is fused together with the tablet. So this tablet is designed to be extremely durable. The corners have extra bumpers, and you can see the LCD has rounded corners. There's a 16 megapixel landscape camera here, which can be used for face unlock, thankfully. And on the back, we have this very, how should I say, elaborate design. There is a lot of design elements going on, and there are covers for the cameras. Actually, there's just one camera. It's well, this is difficult to remove. There's a 64 megapixel camera here and a flashlight, and this is the camping light. This camping light has 350 lumens of brightness, so it's incredibly bright. Do not look at it straight on with your eyes. To use the camping light behind the tablet, you have to use the camping light app that's provided. So there is a warning telling you not to look at the light because it's so bright. So there are 3 settings, full, half, and quarter, and you can have the light flash as well. So let's go with full. This is how bright it is. This is really bright. This is half, and this is quarter, and this is at full brightness again. This, by the way, is my daughter's table, which you can see is extremely messy. This design is very similar to the previous model, the Hotwav R9 Pro. So these are the 4 screws you can remove to install the bracket for the hand strap. There are two speakers here which are downward facing or back facing depending on where the tablet is. So when you're watching videos like this with the tablet on the table, well, the audio is not going to sound good. And when you are watching videos like this with the speakers pointing backwards, well, the audio is not going to sound good as well. Anyway, the audio sounds hollow, unfortunately, which is not surprising for a budget tablet. It looks like there are two cameras, but only this one is usable. This is not in use. Let me install the hand strap to let you guys see how the hand strap will look on the back of the tablet. I'm just going to put the bracket here and screw this on. Installing the hand strap is pretty straightforward. If you have the Velcro facing outside, you can adjust the hand strap like this. If you have the Velcro facing inside, then you will not see the flaps outside. So this is how the tablet looks with the hand strap, and this is actually, I would say, very useful because, well, carrying the tablet like this with two hands and with one hand is kind of tiring. So having the hand strap behind certainly makes it easier and more comfortable to carry the tablet. And now let's install the kickstand. So having a kickstand is really convenient. The previous tablet, Hotwav R9 Plus, did not come with a kickstand, and this R9 Plus has a kickstand. Okay, you have to use the other screws that are provided because this one that's here is too short. Installing the kickstand is straightforward as well. I do not know the weight of this kickstand, but this is definitely going to add more weight to the tablet because this whole thing is made with metal, including this part here. I would imagine this to be silicone or rubber, but it's metal, so I guess this would be easy to clean if it's dirty. The build quality is really solid. The hinge is quite stiff, which is good. So this allows you to deploy the tablet at different angles. And for me, I will keep the stand on the tablet all the time because it's so convenient. This is a heavy tablet, so I don't really see myself holding the tablet for long periods of time. If I can, whenever possible, I will set this down on the table or on some sort of tablet stand. You can use the kickstand as a carrying handle as well. This tablet has certification for IP68, IP69K, and military standard 810H. So this tablet is designed to keep out water, dust, and has some drop protection and also protection against shock. So this tablet probably can only be damaged if you drop this tablet with the display facing down on the ground or on some rock. The power button is on this side and it's red. These are controls for the volume, and we have the SIM tray here. From what I can see, the SIM tray can hold 2 nano SIMs or 1 nano SIM with 1 micro SD card. This tablet supports 4G cellular, and the SIM tray is covered by this rubber cover or silicone covers to prevent water and dust from getting in. And here at the bottom we have the USB-C charging port, which is also covered. Now this is attached to the tablet. I mean, this cover is attached to the tablet using that extension, so I'm not sure if this will break off in the future. Hopefully not. The USB-C port only has USB to transfer speed. Let's talk about the display. So this is an 11-inch IPS LCD and the resolution is 1920 by 1200, so the aspect ratio is 16:10. Visuals look sharp enough to me, but if you look real close, you may see some pixelation. The glass on this display is the Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which is said to have good scratch resistance and extra durability. Anyway, there is this plastic screen protector already on the display to protect the display against scratches. So when you view this tablet from extreme angles, you can see there is minimal color shift and even the brightness is quite consistent. So this is actually quite a good quality LCD. The colors look good out of the box. I'm not sure what's the brightness for this display, but this is definitely bright enough for use in a bright room environment. Now this is not going to be bright enough for use under direct sunlight, but as long as you're under shelter or when you're under shade, you can expect, well, this visual quality. The colors look vibrant. The contrast looks good. This is not OLED, and I do not expect a rugged tablet at this price point to have an OLED display, but the contrast does look good. The black is not going to be as black compared to OLED, but for LCD standard, this is actually pretty good. The color quality is good, so the overall visual quality of this display is considered really good. Refresh rate of this display is 60 Hz, so when you are scrolling, when you pan and zoom, you may notice the 60 Hz stutter, especially when you scroll really fast, but that is normal for a 60 Hz display. And again, at this price point, I don't expect the tablet to have like high refresh rate. 60 Hz is actually fine. Let's, you know what, go to the home screen. Yeah, so when I pan around or swipe the home page, this looks smooth enough to me. Let's talk about the performance. So this tablet is using the Unisoc processor T7280, which has 8 cores, 2 at 2.2 GHz, 6 at 1.8 GHz, and there is 8 gigs of RAM. This tablet supports RAM expansion, so if you want to, you can actually use the internal storage as RAM up to 16 gigabytes. Apps are able to launch fast, and with 8 gigs of RAM, there are no issues with multitasking. YouTube videos are able to play smoothly at high resolution, although this looks pixelated right now because it's 360p, so let me choose 1080p. Okay, now the visuals look sharper. The loading speed for web pages and for videos looks and feels fast to me. Loading huge games is going to take some time, but once the game is up and running, the gameplay is smooth, but don't expect to play games at the highest graphics settings because this tablet is not using a very powerful processor. So with this game Genshin Impact, the default graphics quality is set to lowest. So at this graphics quality, I can see pixelation. So yeah, that is the compromise for a budget tablet. Now as I run around, I can see the animation is smooth enough when this game is running at 30 FPS. So this tablet can be used for some light gaming, but don't expect this to be a gaming tablet. It is a rugged tablet. Let's talk about the OS and software. So this tablet is running on Android 14, and this is the user interface on top of Android 14. I'm not sure if this tablet will be getting any software or OS updates in the future, so I would just assume that this tablet is going to be stuck with Android 14. What this means is, in the future, if you update your apps, you may not be able to update your app if your app requires a more recent version of Android 14. Anyway, from what I can see, all the apps that I have been using for years still run fine on Android 14, so they should be able to run fine for years into the future. Okay, there aren't many features. There is no auto brightness, which is actually a feature that I really want, but at least there is face unlock. Anyway, this tablet has Google Play Store. Where is it? It's here. So if you want more features, you can always install an app to get the features that you want. And this home screen that you see here is actually a customized home screen. I have installed Nova Launcher to customize the look and feel of the home screen to make the home screen look better, because the default customization provided by Hotwav is, well, it's kind of limited. Let's take a look at the task switcher, which is a grid view, thankfully. So I can see more apps at a glance. So the software features are quite limited. In fact, I don't even know if they have a file explorer. There is Google Files. Anyway, I'm using Solid Explorer as my file manager. So this is Android. There is Google Play Store, so this tablet is very customizable. Battery capacity for this tablet is 20,000 milliamp hours. And from my experience, this tablet can last for 20 to 25 hours with the brightness set at 75%. So the battery life for this tablet is incredibly long. And this tablet supports reverse charging, so you can connect other devices to the USB-C port here to charge other devices. So you can use this tablet as a power bank, essentially. Because the battery capacity is so huge, it's going to take a really long time to charge the tablet with the included 20-watt charger or other chargers. Alright, downsides. There is no auto brightness. The tablet is heavy, but that's not surprising, and you already know that. USB-C port only has USB 2 transfer speed. The speakers, the two speakers are backward facing and they sound hollow. The OS or the UI provided by Hotwav does not have many features, but it's not really an issue since there is Google Play Store, so you can install more features if you want to. And if you have like many apps open, like 20 over apps open, the performance may feel sluggish, but right now I have 11 apps open and it's totally fine. You can have multiple tabs open for web browsing and it's gonna be fine. So 8 gigs of RAM is actually more than sufficient for general purpose use, even for rather heavy usage. So to conclude, this is a rugged tablet with rugged tablet specifications. The display is really good. It's bright, vibrant, and sharp enough. The build quality is excellent, and overall performance is smooth. So whether to buy this tablet really comes down to whether you need a rugged tablet, a tablet that can withstand extreme conditions, dust, water, and drops and knocks. Alright, so if you guys are interested to buy this tablet, you can check out the product pages, the affiliate links that I have for you in the video description below. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.